Growing up with a sister like Victoria was like living permanently under a total eclipse. She was the golden child, perfection incarnate, the girl who effortlessly landed modeling contracts with local agencies while I was getting braces and dealing with teenage acne. In our house, the family dynamic was painfully clear and drew a dividing line I never knew how to cross. My mother patted Victoria with pride for every superficial achievement, while my father, in a clumsy attempt at comfort, suggested I focus on my studies because, according to his worldview, I didn't have the natural tools to compete in the realm of looks. The unspoken but resonating message in every corner of our house was that I was always too ordinary, too boring, and frankly, too ugly to stand out. This silent war, or rather, this one-sided massacre where I was always the victim, began to bear its true teeth when I turned 16. That year marked a turning point in our rivalry. Victoria arrived home on the arm of Derek, the captain of the lacrosse team I'd been secretly pining for months. She knew it, of course she knew it. She kissed him right in front of me on the porch, making sure I saw every second of her triumph, and then, when he left, she turned to me and said with utter coldness that some girls were meant to be loved and desired, while others were simply born to watch from the sidelines. From that moment on, the pattern was set. I knew I couldn't have anything of mine, absolutely nothing, as long as she was around to covet it and snatch it away. Victoria didn't want those guys. What she wanted was the certainty that she could take them from me. It was an addiction to feeling superior, and I was her constant supply. I meticulously planned my escape during my senior year of high school. I transferred to a state university on the other side of the country, far off her radar, looking for a place where my last name wasn't tied to her perfect face. And for a while it worked. I began to build my own identity, until Victoria, bored with her own life, decided to move to my city a year later, violently invading my only refuge. She would show up unannounced at my faculty parties and, as if by some dark magic trick I already knew by heart, the guys who had been talking to me for hours and showing interest